Legend of Total War here with part 78 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as the Japanese. Previously, we fought hard in Italy to gain air superiority. We needed 75%, we gained it, and then we nuked the fuck out of Rome. As you can see, it was just pretty much obliterated by 7 nukes, which forced Italy to surrender. Well, to capitulate. Not all of their forces have given up yet, but the majority of them did. So by doing that, I think we saved a lot of our ground forces. It did cost us a lot of planes, but it cost the enemy a lot of planes as well, because after all, we did have the air superiority. Now, we've had to rethink our efforts over here. We've had to build up some infrastructure here, because I just cannot fucking get supplies over to these guys on the west coast. So apart from that, it's a bit of a waiting game now. Alright, so these guys are making their way to Crete, and then the... Oh, please don't tell me making the attack here. Alright. They're going to win, though. Alright, good job there. So these are Italian forces here. So that was fortunate, because we just, obviously just smashed them. Alright, now you guys, you need to go back to Adana and go and repair. Because there's a lot of... Look, this carrier here is about to be destroyed. And they'll probably have to stay there for a couple of weeks. That's okay. I can't send these guys over here until they're repaired. I mean, I could break them off into 2 navies, but I'd rather keep them that way. We do have another navy over here that I guess I could send, but they're damaged as well. The Italian navy, I think, is destroyed, so I'm going to send them back to here, because it's a high-level naval base that will repair quite quickly. Okay, they got wiped out. Never get rid of this. Wait, what's his other mission? Oh, right, I see. Okay, good. So all of Crete is under our control. We gained... not much. We've gained an airport here. Looks like the United Kingdom have lost a lot of their planes. So that's good. Yep, like I said, we cannot do anything until infrastructure here has been built up. Essentially, we do need to build up the infrastructure here as well, but I don't own enough of the territory here. So they'll be there repairing for a little while. Okay, so this is a level 3 naval base, and this one here is level 1. So everyone needs to wait here. And we'll prepare another naval invasion, this time mainland Greece. I'll land here, that way I've got my choice between either of the ports there. And preferably even both. Okay, we need to get over here quickly to stop this. This could be a really good opportunity for us to destroy these armed forces. I might even need to strategically redeploy. How fast are they going to move? No, they're moving fast enough. 4 days to get here should be sufficient. And our other gridlock is over here. You know what I could actually do? Is bring some units around to here. Like these guys here. I don't need them here. But hang on. If I was to open this up, these guys would run out of supplies. Wait, would that... How's it they getting the supplies? Supplies are coming in from here, and they're coming in by sea. I'll send these guys down here as well. It'll take them a while to get there, but that's okay. Why are they going through here? Whatever. Probably want to avoid the river. Can't believe I've got 42,000 jet engines. Then again, I've been producing them for like 10 years. Now that I think about it, I've got more than like one load of production line going on that. Yeah, I think we can back these off a bit now. I mean, now that I think about it though, rubber, tungsten, aluminium are resources that I don't really need for anything else. So it's actually just fine to keep doing it on those. Because that's what I've got plenty of. So by cancelling it, I'm not actually doing myself any favours. Come on, don't freeze on me. God damn it, nearly froze. That was the first. Alright, I guess you can come up here. So yeah. A few areas of low supply, but apart from that, everything's all good. What's going on over here? Yeah, but I don't have any troops there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, looking good. Just thinking what else I could do. Okay, we got some... I don't actually think they'll be defeated. Because looking at this situation here, they're in bad supply. The numbers are going... I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, see? It's going to be a victory. I might actually bring some of these guys back down. Because there's good supply... Alright, I can't take them to a war zone. Or where it's back. I can't strategically deploy them into a battle. So let me just take 3 of these. Strategically redeploy them here. That'll help the supply area here. And help make this a little bit more defensible. They've almost made it here. They'll need to spread out. We've got to try and push them right back to here and squash them. I only think there's a few divisions here, so it shouldn't be too bad. We've definitely got air superiority in here now. Let's have a look. Yeah, they've only got a handful of planes. Now, Greece. Should we nuke them? We can get them down to 20%. Let's see, Greece. Because they've got a lot of fighters. It'd be good if we didn't have to actually fight them. So they're only at 5% towards capitulation. What can we do to... Well, we'll need to take Athens, I suppose. If we take Athens, then we could just nuke... I don't know, Thessalonica maybe. Because if we were able to win the battle for Italy, we can win over here. Great Britain surely doesn't have much support out this way. I reckon you guys can beat them. And I reckon you can beat them. Yeah, so like I said, it might not actually be in our best interest to close up this gap here. So I'll bring these guys down here. Maybe we'll just keep pressing down south, because we've got good supplies here. The infrastructure's bad, but it's not horrible. You finally got rid of it. Good job. It only took you fucking forever. Anyone damaged? No. Alright, what are we going to do with you then? Because we've already got naval superiority out here. Is there anything else we need to do? I guess you could just sit there for the time being. Oh yeah, that's right. Always forget about Canada because it's not an overly important frontier. We don't need to win here in order to win the war. Okay, there's 2 regions on the border. They're just bordering one of them. Okay, you can. Oh no, you can't fight them. He's gonna cross a river. It's just a really awkwardly shaped region. Okay, if I sent 3 infantry down here, would you win? The fuck, is there even a fight going on? Just back off. It didn't show up with any numbers or anything, so... It doesn't matter, just hold that ground there. It's over here we need to push. Forget about everything else. So how are we going with the infrastructure here? Hasn't been built up at all yet. So it'll take 1 month per infrastructure. I keep forgetting. Actually, we don't need all of you to do that. Yeah, kick his ass. We don't want them to take any mountain areas. If they take the mountains, well, obviously they'll be able to resist a lot harder. Right, so if we have a look at how many... The Italians lost about half their army by us nuking them. Of course, we need to repair the damage. Yeah, that always sucks. Which we've started. But still, it would have been hard fighting to get there. It saves us a lot of time. We've already made one of the nukes again. We make like 10 a year. I can't believe it. We're approaching the 60s right now. With that being said, we have the largest empire in the history of mankind by far. It's like twice the size of the Soviet Union now. Yeah, it says that, but I think he's actually going to win. Because their forces are just battered to absolute shit. Alright, over here. So they've got 300,000 men still available in Gloucestershire. Well, fine. Okay, supplies in this area have not been improved yet. It's going to be a while. Okay, how are we going with repairs here? You guys look like you're almost done. No, you're not. So they're repairing quite quickly. Repairs will be finished in less than a month. Alright, good. I don't think they can get any more experience than veterans. Fuck, I thought you were already there. Okay, we've got 3 military factories. I guess we got them from Italy. Well, we know we definitely don't need any more jet fighters. Which is why I want to use up the other types of fighters first. Come on. You stupid shit. So it looks like we got some sort of maybe memory leak going on. Infantry equipment, that's right. Yeah, well, I don't have the materials for it. I could make more planes. I've got the materials for it. And, you know, apart from rubber. No, aluminium. I think it means that these are damaged. I'm just hoping that we can get this list down to like 4 or 5 numbers, like list, because it's just there's too many different types of planes. I mean, I like the fact they put so many in there, but oh, what the fuck? How many times have I got to tell you to get over there? Alright, so going back over here. If we took these other 2 territories here, we'd cut all of them off. I think that's worth giving it a shot. Because they wouldn't be able to get any supplies either, there's no ports out here. Yeah, we just crunch them and kill them. They're all Canadian forces. But it would just make it a lot easier to push towards Ottawa. Alright, my guys have just about arrived. There's no defenses here either. That's right, I was thinking about taking Madagascar. I don't think it's something that we need to do. There's no victory points yet. Good. Supplies are bad, but it's not too bad. If we were to improve the infrastructure... Oh, we are improving the infrastructure here. Okay, so that's the one we're improving. Once this is... Wait, are we or not? Oh, is this one here? Not here. I think that needs to be made a priority. Made it there. They've got nowhere to go now. But that just helps wipe out a few more Italians. I do not regret nuking Rome. That made it so much easier. So what kind of war score have we got going on at the moment? About 3,500. I wonder if we can see our jets flying around, shooting shit up. Because that's not them. That's like 1936 planes. Good, they got wiped out. Always glad to see someone get wiped out. We could land over here in Albania. Alright, so let's have a look in regard to this war. Who are the major countries? United Kingdom, German Republic, Mexican opposition, France. Okay. We've already nuked France. Yeah, I want to wait until they're fully repaired. Actually. Okay, in regard to production, let me just double check something. What if we did get the carrier fighters? Because I know they're not jet engines. That's close air support, naval bombers. Because we might have a shortage of these. Beer killed over Italy. Whatever. The fuck are these rocket interceptors? Suicide strike craft? No. I'm not interested in suicide units. God damn it, that was a 17-second memory leak there. I don't know what that's going to do for the video, or to the video. So, I don't know. I wonder if there's just too much data going on at once. Maybe I need to wipe out a few more nations so that there's less information for the computer to handle. So I switched production there to this, because I'm noticing that the carriers are not filling their orders. Okay, so you guys finished there. Get to Taranto. And we'll organise a naval invasion of here at some point. I think Cagliari should be focused on first. Doesn't matter. Get over here. Fuck me, they can really travel a long distance. Across there. I suppose I don't need 3, but... no, that's alright. This is easy enough. Oh, look, we can get through here by land route. But then again, if they hold that position there, we're not going to get there. This war is really quieting down. Come down here, I want you to cross over. So yeah, let's not reconnect this area. I just have a bad feeling about connecting it back up. Especially when this is going so well here in regard to supplies, and that's going so badly. Just leave it. Okay, this infrastructure has been built up a little bit now. But 1 is not enough. It's going to take a bit more than that. So at least 25% of previous infrastructure is now worth 0.5. The local infrastructure is worth 2. So the first point of infrastructure seems to be worth 2 supplies. That's how it's worth 0.5 there. How much is 2 infrastructure worth? Find somewhere that's got 2 infrastructure here, and then check its local supply. It's worth 8. It seems to, like, go up exponentially. And how much is 3 worth? Okay, I did see this one here. 6.09. It must be damaged. Yeah, it is damaged. Okay, find somewhere where it's not damaged. Three infrastructure worth 24.5. So it went from 8 to 24.5. So yeah, it goes up exponentially every time you increase the infrastructure. So if we just be patient, if we get that to 10, we'll be able to put heaps of, even if we only use 25%, it'd be heaps for all of it. But that's going to take a bit of time. But time is something we have plenty of. Because time, if we just sit around, because they're not making any attacks now, or actually. They are making an attack. Oh no, it was the fucking stupid Americans. It's alright. The longer we wait around, we're just going to get more manpower. It doesn't matter if we're at war or not. Well, actually, it kind of does, because we get less resources during wartime occupation. And it also gives them time to get their shit together. We just need to not be doing nothing everywhere, if that makes sense. We need to be doing something in all areas. Oh no, we can't be doing something in all areas sometimes. Just keep moving. So we've nuked already the UK as much as we need to. Okay, you only really need to leave one guy behind. Right, we'll leave 2. So yeah, still waiting on this. How long is that going to take them to get there? It's another 2 days, but still, we take this. And yeah, all these guys out here, they die. They've made no effort to withdraw their troops from this area. If we could just get a rough idea of how many there are. No, we can't. It's got to be at least a couple 100,000 men. There's a lot of divisions here. If we could isolate them, that'd be awesome. Because we've got supplies here. I just don't have the troops. Yes, I do. Okay, get your ass over here quickly, because what I want to do is want to hit here, surround all these guys here, and just wipe out their divisions. Yeah, it's these that are on their way up here. Yeah, 13 modern tanks. Okay, we're at the 4th of April. Looking at it now, let's have a look. Looks 100% repaired. Did they get it done early? I guess once they finished up some of the other repairs, they were able to work like majority on one ship, and it got done quickly. Alright, so I need you to resume your stuff over here, because Is this ready to go? It's not ready yet. Alright, Western Mediterranean, we're going to Corsica. And this here is the staging ground so that we can take on mainland France. We take a couple of these territories, it should force France to surrender. Now, in addition to that, how many troops... Bohemian Empire? They've turned fascist. Doesn't matter. Okay. So let's have a look at, in regard to what we're up against at the moment. The United Kingdom seem to still have a lot of divisions. I don't think they've actually got 1,200. I think they've got less than I do. British Raj, they're pretty much dead. German Republic, I doubt they've got 200. Luxembourg, didn't expect them to have many, but 71,000. Shit, they've lost a lot of men. Belgium, they seem to be pretty much out. Netherlands weak. Bohemian Empire, only 3 to 5. But okay, well that's fine, I guess. Poland have got a lot. Republic and Italy are pretty much out. Switzerland's got a lot. Greece, not as much as I originally thought. Denmark, not much. I think Canada's got more than that. New Zealand, they've done nothing. They've lost 46,000 men though. Federal Republic of Venezuela, Mexican opposition, they've lost 122,000 men. They're just Mexicans. Who cares about Mexicans? Except for Mexicans. I'm very mean to Mexicans. It's not that I don't like Mexicans. They're just such an easy target. They get so butthurt. Yeah, just a bit of patience. Okay, now over here, let's spread these guys out. There's just no resistance out here at all. Yep, just taking land wholesale. They can't do anything about it. They don't have enough divisions. Well, they probably actually do, but they've put way too many in, like, one spot, and they probably can't supply them. That's why they've got so much attrition. Oh yeah, resistance to occupation. That actually could be a problem, because I reckon we'd be wanting to repair that. So, let's just send... I'll probably need to send 2 of them. Send them to Rome. Resistance in a neighbor state as well. So there's... Oh. Yeah, we should probably fix up all of our problems. Ah, crap. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, that's right, you're the garrison unit. That's fair enough. Okay, there's Malta over here, which there's no real need to take it. I mean, unless we want some easy victory points. Well, easier than going after mainland UK. I wonder if the other factions are starting to develop nuclear weapons to try and stop me. Because that would really suck. I don't have enough air superiority everywhere to stop any, to stop nukes from happening. Like they could nuke Moscow and I wouldn't even know it. And it would affect my national unity. That being said, there's absolutely no point in them doing that because I haven't lost any victory points. Like, for them to take 10% of my victory points, for one thing, they can only get me to 40%. That's the best that they can get me to. the lowest. And if they did that, for them to take 40% of my victory points, it's just not going to happen. Yeah, America's just being stupid out here. Okay, you guys ready to go? Go. Now I've also got these guys out here. I'm going to get them going as well. What are you waiting for? Oh, okay. I'll fix this. Good. Bit of anti-air here. It's all good. They still haven't managed to capture all this shit. They should have done this within the first few weeks of the war. It's taken them 2 years. It's possible the AI is a little bit lackluster. Could someone over here to take this, but there's of no value there. Fucking Uganda, who gives a shit about that? Alright, how we going here for infrastructure? It's still at 1. Oh, they're actually having to attack there. But the thing is, the Italians have such low organisation at the moment, that doesn't seem to matter. We can beat them with this many. They got no divisions, it's basically just partisans at this point. Maybe I should have just gone straight for Cagliari. That'll be fine. Okay, well it's gone down, but it's still not enough. I'll have to send another one. Tanks aren't the best for suppression. Actually, I'll have to send 2, I think. It's a major country. A major city, so we need to provide it with the right kind of occupation. Over here, still not enough. But if we got rid of the... Okay, here's what we can do. We can make it a bit more gentle. That way we don't need to leave as much of a garrison. We won't get as much resources from it, but that's okay. It's only for the duration of the war. Which might not actually last that much longer. Okay, those of you who remain, prepare for an invasion of Albania. Good, spread out because we need to move over here. Hopefully they're not defending this area here, or else it will require quite a big push. Okay, come on, we've got heaps of divisions in... Yeah, but the wrong kind of divisions, that's the problem. So it's still going to increase. These guys don't have enough suppression. Where are my infantry? My infantry are everywhere but here right now. The thing is, they should have some infantry in these divisions. I'm not going to adjust the whole bloody division structure just so I can get some military police in there. I don't think it's worth it. Although I could do that. So those are the modern tank. No. Hang on. Yeah, it's not worth it. Just forget it. I'd have to change their support type. Okay, you've done your job here. Now you need to move to here. Need to invade Greece. Okay, these guys have made it over here. Which way should we attack? I'm going to attack from here and try and go a bit wide because we've got a ton of them. So that should be okay. I'll just leave it as it is. It's going to take them a long time to get through here though. Because it's, you know, obviously shit infrastructure. Okay, they landed. There's no resistance here. So just punch across. Should be easy. Okay, so we no longer need this. Cancel that. Okay, it'll be up to you again. So from this port, where should we hit? I don't know if we should really bother with this. There's nothing out here of any real value. But if we can take back Guinea, that would be useful. So obviously we should try and hit the port first. And then come to this port here, because we built this port to like, put it to level 10. We'll need supplies. Yeah, just no resistance out here at all. Too easy that, yeah, like I said, no resistance. Okay, so what's next? See if you can cut him off. Probably not going to happen. Which is okay. Alright, so we still haven't fixed this here. Or here. I think when it comes down to it, we just need to end this war. Because it's going to tie up our civilian factories for quite some time trying to repair that, especially when the resistance is still really strong. How much longer have you got? Still got another week or two. There's a lot of areas that have high resistance in Italy. Alright, we also need to start thinking about Mexico. Oh, hang on, we've done this. Need to start thinking about Mexico. Maybe we can use these guys here. I might put them in a separate army. How many units are there? 68. So it needs to be a field marshal. Alright, what are we going to do about this? So to take Mexico, where are we going to hit them from? Could really use Hawaii. We could hit them from here. Actually, we've got naval bases closer there. Alright. That's where you'll go to begin with. It's probably going to take them absolutely ages to get there. I'm going to have them start preparing the naval invasion. They're going to land here. Because there's a port there. It's level 2, so we don't want to send too many of them. So that's going to apparently take a year. Just about. But I'm going to take a lot of them off that once they get there, because it's going to take them forever. Okay, your job is going to be to patrol the waters between northwest coast here and here. Good. If you do that, we'll land in Mexico. We should have them defeated shortly after. And what'll be great about this is once we've annexed both Canada and Mexico, we've got a pincer movement available on Americans. Also, if we fortify these territories out here, and the Americans want to attack us, they will lose so many men. Okay, I want to make this invasion now, so I'm going to take some of these guys off it. Take some of the super heavy tanks off. I don't think we really need them on. And we're ready to go. Actually, no, we need to take one more unit off. Take one of these light tank off. Okay, now they're ready to go. They'll just have to catch up later. We just need to get a move on with it. This war needs to be over. Okay, even though it's really usually quite bad to cross. If they've got no commander, you might just win. Oh, no you won't. Look at that, that's horseshit. Enemy air superiority. Okay, we need to fix that. Oh shit, they got no bombers left. Heavy fighters. Alright, just crash that then. Okay, surely. I've got air support as well. Hopefully we can... I think I'm actually getting a lot of my guys killed by doing this. Now, is that going to lead to air superiority? Okay, I'll need to get... How many planes can I put there? 1,000. Well, I've got 1,000 planes here. Okay, now we've got air superiority. And it didn't... That naval penalty is too much. We can't do it. Even crossing the river here shouldn't be too hard. Okay, well that's, for the most part, fixed supply. Okay, we'll be landing in Greece shortly. I don't think we necessarily need to nuke them. Because it looks like... Well, we'll see. Like I said, use it as a last resort. They're at 90% of national unity, but they don't have much territory, and if they're going to keep that many units over here... Yeah, good luck to them. I might even be able to make the attack on that. Because it's just really weak. It's probably going to be costly. But it'd be good to just wipe them out. That way we don't even have to worry about them anymore. This attack over there, less likely, I'd say. Doesn't look like there's any divisions out here at all. We might be able to have our choice of... We might be able to get both of these ports. And then bring them in. So... One guy's going to need to stay behind, the rest of them are going to need to go to a port. Because we need to begin another naval invasion. Actually, I'll keep two behind. You come over here. And after they're done over here, you're going to go to France. If we can, cut them off. That's all going really well. We've almost made it to South Africa. Though they're not a major country, so we don't actually need to fight them. Okay, good. You'll finish that there. Just leave behind 2 tanks, and the rest of you head to here. Try and take the shortest distance to get to the coast. It's a fucking triangle region. So we'll get this one here and here, or there, and then we'll be able to squash them. And that'll just help relieve some pressure on this area. Okay, so that's been improved. If we have a look here now, this should be at 2. No, 4. Hang on. It's got a previous bottleneck infrastructure at Marrakesh. So we're bottlenecked. Marrakesh is this region, though. But the supply has been improved. Problem is now, local infrastructure is shit. I don't know what to do about that then. We may need to actually just naval invade. What do you reckon? Do you reckon these 6 tanks over here, how far do you reckon they can get? If we land around here, take some of those ports. I don't know, it seems risky. Crap, hang on, gotta get moving on this first. Okay, trash that. And in Canada, we have cut them off. Very nice work. Right, you guys keep making your way towards Ottawa. And we'll start crushing them. We could actually wait. I mean, they don't have any supplies according to this. If we just wait, their organization will just disappear. In fact, it's already disappeared here, so that'll be easy. Should be able to take them down as well. If I just send a couple of infantry. Maybe a bit more. There we go, they should be able to win that because their supply will keep dropping. Okay, these three here, what are we going to do with them? Because we need to make sure we're careful not to get them cut off. So just leave one of them behind for the time being. You come down over here. Fucking pain in the ass, Africa. But it's getting done. So how the fuck are we going to beat Poland? Holy shit, we've actually gained a lot of manpower. I think that's thanks to Italy. Well, we've gained a little bit of its manpower. If we look at this, our recruitable's only 15,000 a month at the moment. Right, it might be because of how badly the resistance is here. I can't really do anything more about that though. What if we spread out? Would that make any difference? Probably not. Resistance in neighbor states, right? What if you came over here and that repaired this one, and that way, once that's repaired, then you can come over here, maybe. I don't know. Okay, they brought a lot of troops over here, but that's okay. What we can do is, if we move fast, we can actually get around them. Yeah, that's the thing, moving fast. We need to get the supplies in here before we can do that. So if they can just hold out 14 days, is perfect. Yeah, hold out for 14 days and we'll have surrounded them, surely by then. Okay, now they're looking pretty squashed over here. Are they trying to get their guys out of here? They couldn't possibly get them out because there's no port. If there's no port, that means they've got bad supplies. Good. We encircle them, even though they're on a mountain here. We should be able to crush them. Alright, we can send them in now. They'll help provide a little bit more backup against them. Just keep the pressure on them. Yeah, I think it's important we try to end this war as soon as possible. Alright, so let's have a look. So, UK, German Republic, Poland. We haven't made any of these surrender yet. I reckon the German Republic and Poland, they're going to be the last to fall. I mean, unless I can do something. What's all this? Oh, right, they've sent me some guys over here to help. Alright, let's make use of it. Because these are not important troops. These belong to, what's his face? And I'm going to promote him as well. Okay, what I want you lot to do, because they belong to that other fucking country. I want you to invade, get behind the enemy lines. Where? Berlin. We don't have a navy out here, and to get a navy out here is going to be very costly. So maybe just ignore it for the time being. I don't know. I'll think about it later. There's other things to do. Anyway, we just hit an hour, so we're going to end the episode here. So the situation is pretty much looking unlosable at this stage. Victory seems certain. It's just that we need to go through the motions and actually finish them. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to get there. But the Allies, they're doomed. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 79 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.